guess what? We got the Kate Thurman Show. And
Yeah.
I'm your host, Kate Thurman. And today we have Jennifer Thurman. Y'all, this my sister-in-law. This my girl. She's one of my best friends. Now, y'all wonder how we get so close. Don't wonder. We just are.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
They don't need to wonder. So, Jennifer, I wanted you to be my first guest on because this is new for me. This is new for you, but I want you to tell me what's tea. Because we want to come here and talk about real conversations, like real life. Here, we want to just lay it all out. Tell me what you got going on. Like, what's the real behind the real with the business and brands that you started?
Girl. Well. Well, so much really. Um, pretty much my herbal business, my blessed good business, children, a husband, baby, everything.
Yeah, we both got one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
We married to two brothers. Right. Right.
The real.
Right. So we truly know the real. Like we love them. We love them to life. I love Chris, and I know you love Ed.
That work.
Yes.
Yes. But it's been a lot going on, trying to juggle everything, but it's cool. Look, and I got my girl Kate over here. Look, she's my co-host, but she right now, put it like that. But she kind of keep me rooted and grounded a little bit too, so
We keep each other grounded. I don't think they realize like behind the scenes, the late nights. Being friends and being family is cool, but like we do a lot of working behind the scenes, like a lot of. It's almost like not pulling at the hair.
working at that.
Right. So let's not leave out the fact that we actually work all night. So it's like we're doing double work. If we're not talking about herbal truths or blessed goods, your businesses.
Yeah, we talk about the Kate Thurman Show. Let's not leave that out. Angelica Bliss.
Ah, help me, Holy Ghost.
Baby, the girl got a lot going on over there.
I lie. Like I think they don't realize the things that go behind the real hard work behind getting businesses started.
The when we sitting there getting our coffee.
Yes, trying to stay up all night.
I promise you, it's hard work. And anyone who says, starting a business is a walk in the park, I'm gonna say you tell them a lie.
It ain't. I look, and I'm country, you guys, so it ain't.
It ain't. Look, you know what I say? What's my little slogan? I say, ain't.
Ain't. Yep. Ain't. I said, oh, ain't.
If I say I'm not gonna do something, I say ain't. Because at the end of the day, that's my laid back. It's about being laid back, having you time. Like when you have you time, how do you have you time? Because I'm struggling.
Well, so am I with the 2-year-old. No, it's not much you time. I really just pretty much have to make it. Just say that you know what, this time is for me, and I'm taking it, and not have to just go with it. There's no certain day or set time. It's just when I get that feeling or something just clicks in my mind, like, okay, girl, you need this for you. Then I'm like, okay, y'all
Yeah.
go somewhere and let me have this moment right now. Yeah. So you have to just take it.
Well, listen, Chris and I talk about the journey about, I've talked a little bit about it, like all of it on the back end, but
Mhm.
having a baby, I remember telling Chris, I said, well, who gonna sit up and put the babies in the middle of the night? He looked at me like, you went out.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, I said, well, who gonna sit up with the babies all night? And he was
Oh,
looking at me like, you. I said, We're gonna have to share this journey.
Right. Oh yeah. Look, it's you're gonna need some support, baby, because you can't do it by yourself.
Well, here,
Now, it is doable because I've had to play that role because of course, my husband is a truck driver. And he's gone all the time. So I've had to do it, but it's not easy. Not something I want to do again. So no, you're gonna need that help.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I know he'll help. Like, he's real good with that. But listen, the thing is me, it's not him. I want him to be the one that's up. I don't want to do it. Let me be up in the daytime. I don't want to get up at all in the middle of the night. I want him to do it. I want to be up in he said we'll take turns because he's more of a night person. You know, he'll sit up all night. So we may have this thing worked out. Him up at night and let me just, I had to sleep at night because working this job.
Yeah.
Letting him take the day shift and I mean the night shift and you do the day shift. I get to work out for you guys though, because you're pretty much a day person.
mm,
And that night guy. So
Well, go and pray for us, honey, because listen, I'm going to be down there knocking on your door. Jennifer, you're going to have to get these babies. You're going to have to do something because who?
yes, come on. Look, bring them on.
I promise you. And look, tell Ed don't be looking at us when we get there either.
He might not even be here.
Look, he gonna say, now can't y'all just gonna drop him off and go? Well, you know, by the time we hit the front door, well, by the time I hit, I won't say we, because Chris gonna be down like, what my kids? He gonna say, yeah, you can bring them right on back home.
Oh, you know it. And he's gonna do just that.
Be dropping off and he gonna be picking up like she done lost her mind.
Right. Like you already know it. 'Cause Chris ain't gonna let that he's not gonna let that baby go anywhere.
mm.
You know it.
I know it. I know it. I know it. So I'm telling you, listen, with being able to do all this, a lot of times I wonder myself, but you know, he's very, very supportive. Like, I know Ed is supportive, but does Ed look at you like Chris look at me, even though he's supportive? Does he give you the look like like Chris look over his glasses like, yeah. He even told me, he said, I'm gonna let you know when you gotta stop.
Oh yeah. Well, no, well he haven't said that much. But look, he's for Edward, he's not really home enough to really help out a lot.
Mm.
So when I'm doing doing different stuff for my business or anything, like I can call him and ask for a little bit of advice. But as far as that hands-on stuff, he don't really know a lot of the work that it takes. If that makes sense. He don't really know because he's not really hands-on with it. He's not really dipping and dapping into it to know. So it's different for you and Kate, for you and Chris, because he's there, you know. Yeah, and he's there where you like Chris, set this camera up right now.
You know, he didn't help me. He sleep. I was struggling I was like, okay, I'm trying to set up so now I can call myself. I said I can do my own stuff in the background, but you know, don't quote me because I still need them. Because listen, I thought I was doing great. I was being great in the world today. And I said, okay, I got this. Because, you know, it took about an hour, though. I'm not going to lie. It was a struggle. And that goes to show how much we do need, you know, that day-to-day help. Whatever kind of help, whether it's from the kids, because being that he was asleep, I had to get Caleb to come down and do some of the stuff that he would do. But for the most part, all this technical stuff that Chris does, yeah, I had to do that on my own. Is that my Aya?
Yeah, she's a little fussy. She's crying and all of that. And I was asking I was asking Emira to stay outside to play with her.
She said she don't want to do that. She wasn't gonna see her auntie. Do they hear that auntie Kate?
Yeah, they hear their auntie Kate. They don't know that we're actually filming a show.
So it's real life with real people, real conversations. So you could bring them on for all I care. It's the unfiltered untruth. I mean, unfiltered here. You know, the whole truth. You see?
Right.
Yes, it's something. Yeah, so they think that we're just having normal conversation because we talk pretty much every day.
Every day.
Yeah. So in her mind, in Emira's mind, she's a little upset right now because she's probably like, "Oh, you ain't talking to nobody but Auntie Kate."
Listen, they don't know the difference. They was like, listen, they don't care nothing about no show.
What y'all got going on?
Right.
What y'all got going on?
They don't care. Look, they don't care nothing about no show.
Right? No. Mm-mm.
Listen, right? It's Auntie Kate.
Yeah.
But you know what? When we met, Jennifer, I want to say, you know, at first I was a little weary because, you know, when Chris and I first got together, there wasn't a lot of people a big fan of us getting together. But you were, and I want to say thank you. From day one, you held me down, baby. You know, and I'm forever grateful. You know, I remember.
It's like a lot of things with experiences and different stuff we can relate to. Like, so, you know, from the beginning, look, no, that's my girl. That's my girl. So yeah.
I mean, I feel like I am an honest person for the most part. And you know I can't lie. Let me tell y'all how, you know, when I try to lie. It's so fun, and I stutter when I try to lie. And Chris, if I'm trying to lie about something, I'm saying, woo, woo, woo. He said, what you woo, 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 woo for? You know you can't lie. Stop woo, 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 woo.
Oh, look, like, go ahead and tell me the truth and get.
Listen, I'm not good at it. I try my best. So I think for me, I try to do right. I try to treat people, and you know, on the back end, I'm dealing with a whole lot of, you know, stuff where I feel like the enemy is just really trying to block
a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Like, that's how I know I'm close to what God has for me. You know, how do you deal with that when you have things just hitting you and you know you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, or you think you're doing things right, and even though you mess up just a little bit, it doesn't mean that, you know, you're completely off. You can get back right. Like, how you deal with that?
It can be tough. I must say, I must agree. It can be tough, you know, when you know that you're doing things right and things are still hitting you, you know, left and right, and it's almost like you know, Lord, why me? You know, I'm doing what you say do. I'm treating people right, so why me? But then I also think back to uh you know, think back to Jesus, what he had to endure. He was right. He did things right. He did things by the book more than me. You know, he's more perfect than all of us. So then I have to tell myself, well, why not me? Because you know, you have to go through something to get to where God is really taking you. So I always think think that, and I always tell myself when I'm going through a storm, okay, there has to be something that God has for me after this, because this is a little hard to endure right here. So it has to be great on the other end. And so that is, yeah, so I pretty much stick with that. I pretty much keep that mindset. But it is hard. It does get hard, and I'm not going to tell anyone that it's easy. And sometimes the endurance lasts a long time.
Jesus, it's just here, right? Because it's just like,
Right. Yeah. So yeah. So it gets hard. I'm not gonna say that it's not, but I try to keep a positive mindset to know that, you know, God has something for me, and that I have to go through this and I have to endure this to get to what he had, you know, to get to where he's taking me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I also think about the fact that it may not be for me, because sometimes I'm going through things and I'm enduring something, and then someone will come to me, may not be then, but they will come to me with the same situation. And then and then I can talk to them and relate to what they're going through, because I have been through it.
Right.
So yeah, I take it as a learning or a stepping stone.
yeah, I you know, I'm gonna take it as that too, because I mean, you know, like everything that's going on, it's just
I know.
every time I turn around, somebody's trying to bother me. I got 50 million 11 jobs. Why is y'all bothering me?
About one thing.
That has nothing to do with you.
Look, like I know I'm great and all, you know.
I mean, I'm Kate Thurman, boo.
Look, in your words, who gonna check me, boo?
Who gonna check me, boo? But you know, I don't like to do that. I like to have fun. I try my best to be honest. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna try my best to do it. If it's just completely out of my hands, even though in my heart I want to do something, I plan on doing it if I said I'm gonna do it. Right, now, right. Some things you just have to blame it on rain.
Oh yeah. And you know me, I'm one of them type of people. If I say I'm gonna do something, I try to stick to my word, and you are too. Me and this one, we have a lot in
right. It's like Chris and Ed married the same woman but different.
Like the
same person but different. Like, I wonder if they sit there and think about it. I think Chris said that one time. He was like, and I was like, well, me and Jennifer like the same. We like this and we like that. And he was just looking like, I said, it's like, he said, yes, he said, y'all similar. So,
and a lot of things more than people realize.
Yeah.
So that's why we connected. So, but we didn't know that from the beginning, though. We didn't know that.
No, you just stood on your ground. Like, look, nobody's gonna, I get to know people for myself. And with you being able to do that, we grew, just close. Just like you're not, you stand your own ground, and I love that about you.
Yeah.
I'm not wavered by other people's opinions and other people the way they feel about someone. I get to know people for myself, like because they may be that to you, they could be what God sent to me. So.
And sometimes you can miss out when you're trying to, you miss out on your own stuff that you could be getting from that person coming into your life. No matter if it's hate, we don't know what it is. A lot of times in this world, that's what happens is people, you so quick to judge and don't judge a book by its cover. I always say some pages missing out of a book. If you think the cover of this book is so perfect, I promise you some pages missing. And if the page is not missing, some pages got some things written upside down. I can promise you that.
Oh yeah, you sure you're not a preacher?
No. Somebody else asked me that. Hey, we don't know what God is gonna call us to do. Well, I don't know. I should be asking you that because honey, you preach to me 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I'm trying to say. Sometimes you hush me up. I said, you said, now. Baby, listen, we have Bible study. We have the crying moments. Yeah, it's wonderful. I love it. I love being able to, having a dialogue. And thank you for being who you are, because you not wavering or you not going off of foolishness. I'm going to say that caused us to get to this place. And I got your back, boo.
And I do just like I got yours. You know that.
Yeah, it's like what is it? The color of me and you. My thing. I don't know how to go. Basically, don't even try. It's just not gonna happen. Just let that be great. Let us be great. I think that's it. It's pretty much nothing else to say, because when someone has your back, you're going to do whatever it is to have their back. That's it. That's all. I'm all your children godparent. I'm all of them. I'm their godmama. All of them.
That's right. And they love their auntie Kate / godmom. They
That's
love
right. Her. Me and Chris godparents. We are. You remember when I told Ed looked at me like, huh? I said, I'm all of them. Not one, all of them.
Realize what a godparent is, because he like, okay. Like,
he don't care about what I'm talking
about. I don't think he's ever really even been around anyone who was a godparent, or really, no, I don't think he really understands. Yeah. But he knows that you guys love them dearly and they love y'all dearly. So that's enough.
Right.
Listen, let me tell you, I was in there this morning. I was talking about Aya, and I went in there. I said, I'm trying to call Jennifer. I said, I probably got the phone. She see you calling. She'll hang up. He said, no, she see you calling. She'll hang up. I said, she not gonna hang up on her auntie. She gonna hang up on her Uncle Chris. He said, no, she gonna hang up on you because she not gonna hang up on her Uncle Chris. I'm like, really? We literally was arguing about Aya gonna hang up on us.
So she'll hang up on anybody when she watching them videos.
I told her, Aya said she ain't got time for that.
Mm-hmm.
She said, wait a minute.
While I was able to get it, is because I think they started doing something else and they went outside for a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, let me get my phone for a minute.
I told him, I said, if I got the phone, she hanging up. He said, no, she'll hang up if she see you call. I'm like, he's such a hater.
Oh yeah, look. It's something when you have set times where you can use your own phone.
Right.
He know. Look, he's like, okay.
Uh-huh.
But you should have put him to the test. You should have said, well, you call then. Let's see.
Well, see, you remember that time me and her was on FaceTime before she was even fooling with anybody, and she was talking to me. Then she saw her Uncle Chris come on. I guess she got tired of talking. She said, "Click." I'm gonna remind him of that when I go upstairs. I'm gonna remind him when she hung up on him.
Yeah, remind him.
Yeah.
You know what? I enjoy sitting here talking. We can sit here and talk for the next 5 or 6 hours, but we're not going to give y'all that much of our time. We're going to talk offline, y'all. But this has been an episode of Kate Thurman Show with my girl, Jennifer Thurman. Y'all thought y'all were going to get more tea than that. But you're not. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.